All right, our next guest, and we actually have somebody other than these gentlemen here to be listed as on the show, but no one here knows who Joe Cheek is, so must be one of those fictitious cartoon characters. But anyway, we have with us, we have Billy Barrett, and who's Billy? Billy on the end there, and Frank Nixon on this end here. And you guys are here to talk about the Ozark Woodturners, and you have an event coming up. Tell me about the event.
Yes, sir. It's our annual show and sale.
Okay.
It's at the fairgrounds this year, so y'all will show up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like you.
We finally have a place where everybody knows where it is.
Right.
So everybody show up.
Is this the first event?
It's the first here.
Okay.
Oh, let me get my cheat sheet. Our 17th annual.
But this is the first time you've had it
This is
where
the first time
people
we've had
will
it.
show up to watch.
First time we have had it at the fairgrounds.
Okay. Now, is it just Ozark Turners? And
Ozark
tell me how big that
Turners,
group is.
63
Okay.
members
63.
in our club.
Whole lot of wood turning there. Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to have some wood carvers come in too and show some of their things. We're going to do some demos. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I've been volunteered to do one.
Okay.
Just like I got volunteered for here.
Now, wood turning. What is that? What does that phrase mean?
You're turning on a wood lathe, and then the wood is spinning, and you're taking a sharp tool and shaping the wood.
Well, I did not know. Shaping it into things.
Bowls and
Items
plates
like
and
what
pins.
we have here. And what kind of wood?
That's pecan.
This pecan wood.
That is pecan.
Pretty.
It's, I would say, a mixing bowl.
That's what I would say.
I like to make things that people use.
That's a salad bowl for me.
A salad bowl, or
Or a cereal bowl.
cereal,
For Jethro
or-
here.
There you go.
for me it's about the right size for M&M's.
Yeah.
And that was one of my bowls that I've done on the wood lathe.
Cool. Now, I watched a show on public television here 3 or 4 months ago, and they have, and I think it's a weekly show, they have turners on there. And I was amazed at the techniques that they, I mean, you just don't throw something on there and just in
No.
5 seconds come out with one of
No,
these. I mean,
you don't.
it's quite involved.
It takes a little bit of thought
Uh-huh.
to begin with, how am I going to hold it? How am I going to
Yeah, how
keep
you
it
gonna
on
put it
the
in the
lathe?
Yeah.
And how am I going to turn it? Am I going to turn it in grain, or bowl, or spindle mode, or
Yeah, just picking
whatever.
what you're going to make is actually really just the first step in a really long process. Once you figure it out, then you look at the wood, you look at the grain of the wood, and you see, like right here, there's spalting. This is actually basically rotten from the wood.
Yeah,
but it adds
over there, yeah.
character. So once you find little things like that, then you get the gist of what shape you're going to end up with.
Yeah.
A lot of times when we start turning something, you'll start with a log out of a wood pile. And when you cut it and you finally figure out how it's going on the lathe and you get it oriented, you get halfway through it and your plans change. Because you were going to do this, but then you get halfway into it and you see something that's really neat and you want that to stay there. So then just finish it out. Sometimes the opposite happens and you get halfway down that and you find a big hole.
Does it ever go flying across the room?
Oh, yes. that is one of those things that we don't ever talk about. And it don't happen.
Yeah.
But if anybody says it doesn't, they're lying.
Well, Frank,
It
how much is this craft self-taught?
some of it is.
Yeah.
You're much better off to join a wood turning club that wants to train you and show you how.
Yeah.
And basically that's what the Ozark Woodturners is. We are a training club. We'll show you.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty. We
You
do
have a
have
question.
5 different mentors that are available anytime to help. My personal thing, I agree with him totally. You have to get a foundation. If you don't, the whole wood flying across the room thing or into your eye will be a quick
Yeah.
realization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you go in and you work with, and I've turned with every mentor that was in the club when I joined, and I'll take little things like he does. And well, this guy does that a little different, but for some reason, right in between those two is my sweet spot. That's when it becomes feel. Once you learn the basics, then it's
Now,
personal
you're going to
preference.
have demonstrations and different things at the show. I guess all the work, I see price tags on this one. I guess everything
Yeah,
that you make
it
is
will
for
be
sale.
there. Yes.
Okay. Now, how often do you guys meet? Once a month or?
Once a month, the third Saturday of the month at 1 o'clock at
Lakeview at the
Lakeview. Yeah.
Taylor.
I know, I can go, I
know how
can
to
take
get
you there,
there.
but I don't know what to call the place. It's right behind the police station.
Lloyd Travis Municipal Center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, in Lakeview.
In Lakeview.
And if somebody that's
Oh.
interested can show up. They don't have to
Anybody's
have
welcome
equipment
at
or-
any time.
Okay,
Yeah.
they
Anybody's
just come in,
welcome.
and you'll have items that you can show them. I guess you'll have a
We
shop
do a
lathe
show
set
and
up
tell.
Well,
Yeah,
doing-
we
yeah.
do a show and tell every month where, whatever you've made that month, you want to show
Okay.
your buddies, you bring in and you show them, you tell them how it was made, what you used, what little techniques made this or that different. Then, refreshments, and then during the show and tell, there's always questions. People are welcome to ask anything. After that, then there's always a demonstration. There's a lathe set up, and somebody has some project, and they do it start to finish,
Wow.
right there in front of you. So you actually get to see the process.
Okay.
And at the event, there'll be show and tell.
Demonstrations all day.
Demonstrations and
Yes.
things like that, and
Auto
then
show.
things will be available to buy.
Oh, yes. I'll have 2 tables. He'll have 1. Maybe about 10 or 15 tables. I'm not
Just in
quite
time
sure.
for Christmas.
Yes.
Good
deal.
Duh.
Hence the candy cane
Yeah.
stripe
Yeah.
pin. You
Oh,
got
yeah.
a Christmas theme some stuff.
I like these
Well,
glasses.
before we
Yeah.
leave, we ran out of time. Let's tell them again where it's at and the time and the dates.
Okay, it is, get my cheat sheet out.
There you go.
Come on, fingers, work. It is Ozark Woodturners Show and Sale, Saturday, November the 9th, from 9 to 5 at the Baxter County Fairgrounds here in Mountain Home.
Free admission.
Free admission.
Free admission.
Oh, yeah.
Come in, check
No
it out.
charge
It don't
to get
cost
in.
a dime.
And what
Have door
time?
prizes
Starts
and
at 9,
wood-
goes till 5.
9 to 5.
9 to 5. We have hourly door prizes and wood turning raffle.
Okay.
Nice.
So-
So some of the things that maybe not these, but there will be things that are just door prizes too, given away.
Very
So
good.
Thanks, guys.
And they'll be-
Appreciate it.
problem.
Hope,
You're welcome.
hope everybody comes out and see all the wood turning and local
You-
crafts and what they do out there.
You will be
good to be
amazed
here.
at some of the things.
I
Cool.
Really.
already am.
All right, let's take a break. 2 minutes from now, we'll talk with Jerry Strobel and Jennifer Baker about the Operation Christmas Child. Stay with us.